Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 4 and we're in our next town, Ulster, and we're here to do the round and pick up our secondary optional side quest. Because one of them is a must, but we're gonna do two of them, so technically they're both optional. You just have to pick one of them. It is in the Distillery, so once we get there we'll pick it up and well, we go around town. It isn't such a big town, so it shouldn't take too long. So give us plenty of time to finish that one off before we head to, well, is it the Gilead Basin? Yes, whatever there may be, but we'll find out. Alright, let's start our rounds. Always start with the animals. Ooh, it's the hunter's dog. I think he's saying that his owner is in here. And a hunting dog. It reminds me of Bado. Yeah, his dog in Emir. Well, Cindy often handles our deliveries to Noise over on the highway. She's the kind of person who's gotta give it all your all attitude, just like Gilda and Ariel. After what happened to Prince Olivert, my wife stopped bringing Ariel up. Yeah, I can get that. Cindy's the kind of person who's gotta give it all attitude. Oh, no, 2 times was enough. Well, there have been several armored divisions that passed through on their way north. Things were quite nosy around the rest of the lodge for a while, but Ulster seems to be retaining its peace. What's going on with the mayor does worry me a little, but I'm an outsider, so it's not something I should be sticking my nose in. If I can sell off wild game and use the mayor for some good spirits, then what more can I ask for? Oh my, you're that famous instructor at Sandy's school, aren't you? I've seen you in the papers, but you got quite a different feel to you in person. Well, a lot has happened, so... Oh, sorry. That was a strange thing to say to someone I just met. I've been really looking forward to meeting you since my daughter is enrolled at the branch campus. Things are tough right now, but if you need anything, just say the word. We will. Thank you. You really are something else, instructor. I'm glad that we were able to have a proper chat. Nothing too interesting. Let's see if we can find some more people upstairs. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a street vendor named Jarnak outside the distillery. He's a relaxed kid and he always has time to chat with Granny. I can't believe he would get excited to get a draft card. Well, the curse works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? Jarnak is really a laid-back kid. I can't believe that he would get excited to get a draft card. Hey buddy, get over here a sec, will ya? What, you mean me? This girl looks like trouble. What do I do? Is she going to turn violent? I need this mirror to accomplish something important. Shake me down all you want, but I'll never hand it over. Huh? What in Aya's name hell are you talking about? Well, whatever. Have you seen a kid named Cargo anywhere around here? We got separated back in Heimdall, but he's my responsibility and I gotta find him. Oh, is that all? Sorry, I thought you were trying to mock me. I actually just arrived in this town in search of someone myself. So, I'm afraid I haven't anything about your cargo. That's too bad. But I get it, you got your own problems. Who is it you're looking for? I'll keep an eye out. We're in the same boat, so might as well help each other out, right? Well, that is so kind, thank you. You're a lot nicer than you look. Well, how to describe her? I've been searching for him for a month now. When those damn monsters swarmed the capital, me and Cargo tried to get people out. But we got split up. I haven't seen him since. But there's no way he can be dead. No way. I know he's out there somewhere. Ah, so that's what happened. Cargo's not the only one missing either. Well, Cargo is my responsibility. I'll find him, no matter what it takes. So if any of you nerds heard anything about him, you best tell me, got it? The woman I'm looking for is a goddess descended from the heavens to walk among us. No way. Damn, you don't look like much, but you got guts trying to hit on ideas herself. No, that's not it. I just mean she's so beautiful and full of grace that you could easily mistake her for a goddess. And of course, Pateri takes it quite literally. Well, it is Sharon, so she has something really special about her. I just got back from harvesting. I'm actually here to sell some of these beauties. I gotta admit, when I'm out there with the vines, I can just let my mind go blank. I understand the mayor's grievances, but grievances alone have never provided any sense of closure for anyone. Taking both mother and child, Idius's hand is merciless. Seems there's a ruckus over at Distillery. Think I'll head over there later instead. Well, I can't believe it. Rean! Oh wow, it's been so long. But you look a little different. Well, it's good to see you again, Kai. You too, Gasco. Sorry, I know the new look is a little jarring. Ah, don't sweat it. I've already heard what happened from Sandy. You're still the same person who saved us from those Jaegers 2 years ago, and that's not gonna change. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Well, things have been rough for the workshop lately. A lot of our goods have been seized by the army. But Enya and the boss will work something out. We'll get through it. That's right. And anytime you want to drop by, we'll always be happy to see you. Well, that's too kind of you. Thanks. It's a relief to see Ulster's the same peaceful little town it's always been. But even this place has been able to totally escape the war. Ah, I'm really happy our paths crossed again. It's not that rosy here in Ulster, but we're managing. You're welcome here anytime. Well, every day's been awful. Just absolutely intolerable. I still can't believe what happened to Prince Olivert. But you guys came back for us, didn't you? So by whenever you got a time, you're always welcome here. Ooh, an indigo ribbon beret. A Duvali. Well, we can't leave it here. Oh, with Ulster being in such a remote location, we have to rely on trucks to shipping goods. It doesn't look like we'll be receiving any more supplies from the military. It is true that we'll be okay if Class VII stepped in, but, well, there's something about them that doesn't sit well with me. I'm going to try and do what I can on my own. Yeah, well, you could say they take every opportunity to stay on top business-wise, but, yeah. Is it all above board? Probably not. And I think if it isn't on board that Hugo doesn't want to know about it, because if he doesn't know, he doesn't have to intervene. Ah, Yarnock, have you received your draft order? Prince Olivert would surely be impressed if he sent a fine young man like yourself. You should rise to the challenge as a resident of Ulster and a man of Erebonia. It'd be an honor, sire. I'll do what needs to be done and defeat the prince's enemies. That's the spirit. The mayor praised me. I feel this warm, fuzzy feeling I've never felt before. I want to do my duty as a man of Ulster and Erebonia. Yeah, just come back alive. That's the only thing, isn't it? Well, the mayor got exactly right. This is our time to rise up, not to pull away. Us old folks can stand on the front lines, but we can't help it when they start requisitioning supplies. Everyone got to pitch in somehow. If only those legs of mine were stronger, I wish I didn't have to sit down so much. Hey, getting older is a part of life. Doesn't mean you can't do anything, just means you have to be more specific to what you want to do. Oh, you see, when my husband and I were younger, we worked in to cultivate the grapes. Back then, Prince Olivert and his friend Mueller would often come to the field to play and... Oh, it breaks my heart. Every time I think of him, even a little, I can feel myself tearing up. Well, one thing you can say for sure, Olivert was beloved by all. Even despite this quirky way sometimes. And I do hope that that little lingering feeling I have, that it pays out to be true, but the longer we play, the more we progress in the story, not hearing about anything, does give the feeling that he's not coming back, is he? Oh well. A slight little hope still be there, even if it diminishes every now and then. Oh, due to Elsa's remote location, it's always been Braces who came to our aid whenever there are troubles. 3 years ago, there was a certain trio of Braces who protected Kai during the incident. It's not so easy for them to provide the same protection now that things are like this. I can't help rely on others for help. Well, the mayor's been continuously agitating everyone because he's urging the residents to enlist. He was over to the distillery earlier to see Miriam. I got there as soon as I could. I managed to calm him down this time, but I have no doubt it is only temporary. What should I do? Well, we'll find out. And besides, there's so many people enlisting themselves for the war effort. Missing one or two wouldn't hurt the offensive anytime. Oh, Rean! How have you been, Tilia? It's been so long since we last met, and looking like this, I don't blame you for being surprised. Things are a little complicated these days. I don't care if you're that complicated or not. I'm just happy to see you, Rean, the hero of Ulster himself. You've really grown, Tilia. You seem even more grounded than before. And I'm glad to see that you're still writing your novel. Yeah, it's not really ready yet. I can see you have your favorite book, Cornelia, close at hand too. Oh, once I'm finished, you guys will be the first to know. You are really inspiring me, you know that? If I didn't have you, I don't know if I would be pursuing my dreams like this. I think you would be at it no matter what. Anyway, I think to speak for all of us when we say that we can hardly wait. Yeah, give us a copy. If it's any good, we can sell it. Ah, the Cornelia books. This one is Jupiter. He's so fluffy, I could pet him all day. Guy always works so hard from morning to night. Delia waters the flowers every day. She always stops to say hello to me. And both of them are nice. They're my bestest friends. Just spying on everybody in town? Ah, the grave. Lenheim family residence. Here lies all that remains of the proud Lenheim home burned down by a strike of lightning in May S1206. Its presence is dearly missed by all. Yeah. A place of worship for the fallen Olivier. Alright. Oh, the mayor came to the distillery with a thunderous look on his face earlier. He was screaming at my brother about how all men in town should answer the draft. It was like he was possessed. I went to inform Father Nagaro, but if my brother leaves as well, we'll be in real trouble. The mayor was screaming to my brother about how all men in town should answer the draft. The distillery will have to close if my brother follows my father to war. Welcome. Oh. Well, if my eyes aren't mistaken. Well, it's good to see you all. Looks like you came after seeing our request, right? Wow, I heard the stories, but that hair, those clothes, isn't that the most rock look I've ever seen? Well, I'm glad to see you look well. Well, I could say the same to all of you. What the hell are you guys doing back here? Well, yes, the modern music club met up in our kel to share information. Ah, and right about then, we got a ring from Sandy. Figured we may as well come here, seeing as we were in walking distance. I was hoping that if we were able to do this on our own, but I'm sure you're aware of how that goes. Well, the only thing, though, is that a few key components are completely busted. Right, we first had Kai and Gasco, the town pest engineers, take a look at it. It sounds like repair isn't just an option. These parts need to be replaced entirely. You said in your request that you just needed it to be repaired. You want us to be your gophers and run around finding all the parts, is that it? Well, I would word it a bit different, but yeah, pretty much. Well, if you have the time, would you mind stepping in to lend us a hand? Definitely. We'll help out however we can. Ah, thank you, you really appreciate it. Oh, I can begin to tell you how much this means to us. I'm kinda surprised to see you use an old hunk of metal like that for anything. Honestly. Troubles are brewing, right? Yeah, times are tough. The military is requiring liquor from the troops so they can relax. We need to produce a large amount for that. But on the other hand, the general population is looking at a certain shortage. Well, even in darker times, Steinrose has some very loyal customers out there. The demand is great. I'd do anything to figure out how to mass produce it. Dad's conscription threw us off for the loop. He's usually the one in charge, but now he's running the brewery for the military. We have to keep our quality high, but thorough checks often results in producing speeds dropping. Well, that does sound indeed difficult. Well, that's why we brought out the old distiller. It might not be cutting edge, but if it helps supplement production, then why not? As you heard, some of the key components are beyond repair. It's not producing a single drop in its current state. There are 3 parts in particular we're having trouble getting. The first is the pressure valve. It's used to lower the pressure in the distillation still. Next, we have the cooling coil. It's a tube that efficiently cools vaporizing alcohol that turned into a liquid. Ah, and last but not least, a large pump gear. It's one of those parts that transfer refined alcohol back to the storage tank. Thanks. I think we got a good idea of what you need. Good idea? Man, do you even know where we can find these things? I sure as hell don't. Ah, just so you know, we already went to both the workshop and the exchange shop in Raquel looking after these parts. No luck at either, I'm afraid. But if you check in with Mr. Dwight from Parham, he might be able to help you out with the pump. Cannot say for sure though. Well, nothing really comes to mind to the pressure valves, I'm afraid. It doesn't seem like the kind of part a traditional workshop would carry. I'd have to be a workshop with state-of-the-art equipment. It can't be on the Imperial Defense Force radar either. It seems that cooling coils are just used to refine perfumes and pharmaceuticals. That's all the information I have for you. I have no idea where you could find one. Well, if you put our heads together, we might be able to come up with a few potential locations. That's good enough start. Thanks a lot. We can make it happen, just let's get it done already. I don't think that this mission will end up too difficult, to be honest. Let's get started. Fantastic. Thanks again. Good luck, you guys. Well, sorry, I have no idea where the pressure valve could be. It doesn't seem like the kind of part a traditional workshop would carry. Maybe a magical workshop? Or a high-tech one? Ah, can I guarantee it, but Mr. Dwight may be able to help out with the large pump gear. Might as well get a bass and see how it goes. It seems that cooling coils are used to refine perfumes and pharmaceuticals. If you have any leads, would you mind following them? Ah, I really appreciate you guys helping out. There's only so much Mirio can handle on his own. Thank you. I know it's a bit of a pain. Just a little bit. I was hoping to get a little bit more clues, but... Maybe. There's at least Dwight. This is the workshop where Pablo used to work. Mind if I ask you something? Rean explained the situation to Dwight and asked if he had a large pump here. Yes, it's just like Pablo expected. I've got some right here. They're used in municipal water wheels, after all. Here you go. Alright, how much? Oh, don't worry about it. Just take it. We've got to help each other out in times like this. Besides, if Pablo's involved, I don't want payment. Well, that's very kind of you. That's pretty nice of this guy. Right. Kendall's Old War Factory, like I said. A magical store. That's definitely something different, isn't it? The Erin Village Workshop. They make all kinds of tools here. Maybe they'll have the cooling coal value you ask for? Excuse me, could I ask you something? Rean spoke to Gandalf and asked if there was a cooling coal on hand. Yes, I'm pretty sure we've got some of those. After all, they're a vital part for making medicine, perfumes and all that good stuff. If it's brandy you're making, you'll want the biggest one you can get. Here, this ought to do it. Put that wallet away. This one's on the house. You're important guest of the Elder, after all. Thanks. I'll definitely return here as a customer if you need any help. Nice old geezer, ain't he? He never gets by looking at him. Alright. Uh-oh. It's not what I wanted. So hopefully we can still finish it off. But we'll see. Because if there is an actual mission, we have to interact, of course, with a specific person in order to activate it. So let's watch this and see what happens afterwards. Because to be honest, I was thinking the workshop on the Merkaba would be high-tech enough that I might have the last piece that we needed. They then proceeded to discuss the new information that Toa had acquired. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Well, I was worried that the Imperial Defense Force Administration in Marcus Hyam's absence might lead to... Well, you're right to worry. Meet the new interim supervisor of St. Ark. Marcus Willem Ballard, uncle of the former Dukian and my grand-uncle. Get that greedy old Mongol got his grubby hands back in the henhouse, huh? Ash, remember, he's still a member of the nobility, though I am inclined to agree for the most part. Selling out to the government to further his own prestige again? Is he? As if that buffoon hadn't caused enough damage in Ordis. I could have sworn they kept him under house arrest after that whole debacle at the Imperial Provincial Council. It is clear the government decided otherwise, frankly speaking. Yeah, apparently he arrived from Heimdall with 2 guests in tow. One of them is a member of Thor's, and the other, well, a member of the Imperial family. Yeah, at least an elven, isn't it? No way. It's almost identical to what happened in Ordis, play by play. There's quite a number of students and personnel at the branch campus whose whereabouts are unknown. But we only got so many Imperial family members running around. Yeah, there's only one person it could be. In any case, That's all the information we currently have. We'll have to sneak our way into St. Ark, the capital of the Sutherland province. Then you're taking the three of us with you. Me, Kurt and Ellie. Agreed. We've already been to St. Ark twice now. Plus, I spent most of my childhood in Sutherland. I'd like to see for myself how things have changed. Well, in that case, I might as well come with. Dragner Fortress isn't too far from town. You might be able to find out something more about my dad and the 4th Armored Division. I feel like me and Sarah should tag along too. The guild has a temporary branch there. Might end up being useful. Agreed. But we both can't go. We've got race preparations all over. One of us will need to stay back and be a liaison. Ah, I see your point. We can decide for sure when the mission starts. Teams look pretty solid. Now to get cracking how we're pulling this thing off. Oh, would it not be the simplest to teleport from the witch's village and infiltrate from there? Well, actually, we can't use that route right now. There's something strange going on with the teleportation stone in South Ishmir. Probably a disturbance in the spirit veins if I had to guess. Well, I suppose our landing point will just have to be up to our own discretion then. Well, I'll be searching for candidates. Well, the rest of us can start preparing in the meantime. Let's get to it, everyone. Speak to Rosine in the captain's chair and select Commence Infiltration to proceed with the main story. Please note that once you do, unfinished quests etc. will disappear. We know, we have other plans. See? I knew we had to be here. Ah, the Merkaba's workshop. The equipment here is totally state of the art. I should see if they have a pressure regulator valve. Sometimes the exact thing you need is right under your nose. Pardon me, could I ask you something? Rean asked Ryuna if he had a pressure valve on hand. Well, a pressure valve, huh? As a matter of fact, we do have some. They're for the ship though. I don't really know much about them. In any case, here you are. Thank you very much, you're a lifesaver. So, how much do I owe you? No. There's no way I could ask any more of you. By all means, take it, I insist. Oh, that's extremely generous of you. Thanks again. Just another thing we got our Warsaw for, I guess. Well, we got everything we needed now, right? Yeah, let's head back to Mirio and the others. Alright, perfect. Still to find where we can customize this. It's probably somewhere in the menus, isn't it? Oh, you're back. Have you brought the parts we asked for? Yeah, I hope we got the right ones. Rean handed the parts over to Pablo and the others. Ah, let's see here. Pressure valve, cooling coil and a large pump gear. I cannot believe it. And you've worked another miracle. That's a kind of their thing, isn't it? Well, thanks a bunch, Ash. Whatever, the rest is on you guys. Just leave it to us. This is my chance to show off my engineering skills. I'll show you what Class 9 is all about. I'm going to give Casco and Kai a call, as a precaution. They began to distill brandy, partially as a test to see if the still has been properly repaired. After a few trial runs, it was distilling brandy like it had never stopped in the first place. That was a surprisingly easy fix. What a relief. I don't know how to thank you. Working in a big group makes things easier, doesn't it? Well, I don't think how many, but you guys from Thor's really can do anything. Yeah, might be a bit on the younger side, Kai, but I gotta say, I'm impressed. Yes, you're quite the engineer. I'm looking forward to see where you'll go from here. Absolutely. Well, baby step first, right? You all make a solid team, you know that. Damn, cease distillation takes like, what, 10 hours, right? Right, it does take a certain amount of time, for better or worse. Ah, not that it matters much to us, Ash. But have you forgotten we're not that old enough? How could I forget when someone reminds me every single time? On that note, we've actually prepared a sampling of our signature beverages for you. It's our way of expressing our gratitude. Anyone of legal age is welcome to some Steinrose, of course. Well, we prepared some delicious grape juice for those who aren't. It's some of our best. I'm really delighted to say. I'm not really a juice guy, but whatever. I guess grape juice it is. Well, it's not a bad situation we find ourselves in, but with being able to taste some grape juice from Ulster. I was thirsty working, searching for the parts. I would appreciate some of that juice now, please. It's this special beverage, so a glass or two is most certainly in order, I'd say. Well, I do feel a little bad hearing that. There's no milk around here, is there? Nope, there is not. Well, everyone had an excellent time with an age-appropriate beverage in hand. Mirio and the others offered their thanks once more when the group left the distillery a short while later. Ooh, haven't seen you in a while. I come to take a look at Olivier's hometown, and who do I see but the famous Class VII? Fresh from the Steinrose distillery too. I can smell the lovely aroma from here. Any other time I'd go pick a few bottles, but I'm sure Cassius would like some too. But I can't afford to be spotted. Not yet. I hear the Asian Chevalier got some sharp senses, so I better go before he senses me. Why is she hiding at all? Would it be better to contact her or something? Yeah, you could see her just in the background, all the way in the distance, a little bit of white hair going out of range. This feeling... I didn't feel malicious, so maybe I don't have anything to worry about? No, you don't. Yeah, Rean's sensing capabilities are so far off the scale. Let's check this distillery before we actually go out. Oh, the Steinrose we just brought out is a drink that's been 10 years in the making. The juice was made from grapes so fresh they were picked this very morning. You've all been fantastic. I hope you find our drinks to your liking. Well, thanks to you so much for what you did today. It would have been a struggle to provide enough brandy without your help. This place has to thrive under my management. For my dad, as well as everyone out there who purchases our products. Ah man, yeah, Jetta cannot beat Alistair's grape juice. A few sips and your troubles are gone. Well, to be honest with you, I regret missing out on that brandy. But it's good to have something to look forward to once I come of age. Well, the issue at the distillery was resolved without any further complications. I'd like to get together with Sandy again and exchange information. Go for it. Any information we can use is good information, definitely. It's a closed chest. Ooh, we got 2 scene spots here.
I got this.
Let's go. I shall go.
Alright, don't know what it is, but I am very curious to find out.
Yeah.
Trial chest. This letter hasn't been dropped yet.
There.
I really still have to go back to the ship in order to deliver all the quests. Still great reward. Right, almost there.
That enemy is strong.
Yep.
Please be careful.
I'm very careful to the point of not being there when where the enemy is. Well, it seems that another cryptid is here, because I think it is. Because we fought a woolly mammoth before. Yeah, once everyone is over 100, then is when I'm gonna time a few attempts at these cryptids. Because I don't underestimate them at all. I think all of them are quite strong. And we're gonna stand up against them as much as we can.
Ooh, a tough one. Don't let up.
Not what I was aiming for. I was actually aiming for the
Now.
big one, so we could use the advantage on
I
him.
got this. Yeah.
Let's do it. Hey!
Oh, I hate those kind of moves, cause
I shall go.
it's such a waste of CP. It really is.
Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Well, doesn't mean I'm not
It's
gonna
my
attack
turn.
these again.
Let's go. Ha!
I'll save you.
Thanks.
Now. Yeah!
More enemies.
Oh yes, of course, 2 battles.
Take this.
Yeah,
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
just to get everyone off the board.
Now. Axe and slash. Shredded leaves.
Let's do it!
Let's.
Coming at you full
Why not?
force!
Because considering that Ash is
You ready
dead,
for this?
the CP is gone,
Dragon
we probably need to rest it in anyway.
My turn. Yeah!
Thanks.
Really enhanced.
Search mode activated. Detailed information obtained. Now. Activate Rhaegarok. Destroy.
Oh, come on. All of them can take it, except for Ash.
Back off!
I'll save you.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Thanks. I'm up. Crimson Slash.
Really?
My turn.
Really?
I'll support.
I take
Here.
it. Thanks.
My turn. Yeah.
Let's go.
And of course she misses.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I'm
I
sorry,
got
but
this.
you kind of deserve that. Because of auto-targeting the wrong person.
Ha! Thanks.
My turn. I'll support.
I take it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sure. Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah! Everyone, go!
Understood.
Let's finish this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the bugs in the bazaar, and I now know why that was.
Let's do it.
I'm up!
That's good.
Tuh!
Back off.
I shall go. Yeah.
I got this. Yeah!
Here.
Come on, it's just a little bug.
Nice work out there.
Nice.
Yeah, just like that.
Stats updated. I grew a little.
Alright. Well, at least the fight had some uses, as considering we didn't have the stats yet. So that's at least added to the list.
There. Charge complete.
We'll definitely want to be there.
There. There.
Let's wipe them out!
Yeah, all very new enemies. Oh, we haven't healed yet.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah!
Here. Let's go.
Alright. Let's scope these things out.
I'm up! Get back! Now!
I'll assist. I shall go. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Ooh, a sepid bison. Ooh, that's really strong. Ah,
Sorry.
come on, really.
It's my turn.
I think the healing, extra healing wouldn't have helped anyway. These fights are not going great yet, are they? So might, well, let's say, hold back on higher
Thanks.
leveled enemies and such.
I shall go.
They still have a lot under their belt.
Switch. Leave it to me. I'll cast a spell on you. So pretty. Brilliant shot! I may have gone a little too far.
Let's go. Hey, break. Let's
Alright,
turn on
first
the
one.
heat.
Got it! Understood! I got this.
Yes. No, that's
I'm
not
up.
gonna break.
Now!
I've got you.
This is the end!
Good.
Let's do it.
My turn.
Let's see what the major heals in this one is.
Let's go. Evan Crest.
I got this. Huh. Yeah!
Here.
Yes. Yeah.
It's my turn. Tuh. All right. Nice work.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
This is nice.
Alright, let's see what kind of a trial we're gonna add to our list. Laura and Emma. Alright. Alright, so let's see what the next marker on the list is. Huh. So fate has seen fit to reunite us at last. Well, last saw her in the Castle of Mirrors in Michelin. What's the freaky occult girl gonna tell us this time? Well, I heard my students might have run into you, but honestly, this is the last place I ever expected to see you, Beryl. I can't say it's not a pleasant surprise in a way. Likewise, you did well to return to your friends. But that would mean that this fateful thread has yet to be cut, wouldn't it? Would it? I have no idea. Wait, back during Civil War you were investigating places of heightened spiritual activity. Is this one of them? Indeed. I sensed a curious energy, followed it, and ended here. A colossal presence lingers in this land. You all sense it too, do you not? Well, I don't sense a thing. Well, I can feel traces of spirituality, but given the way this place looks, it's clearly that something spiritual is going on here. But I still don't understand a word this girl says. Could this colossal presence be what I think it is? But how would she... Putting the creation of this great hollow aside for a moment, it seems a higher dimensional being has revealed itself. I believe that if you defeat it, you will obtain something extraordinary. Did you just give us useful information? Thanks. Well, defeating cryptids always yields something extraordinary. So yeah, definitely something we have to aim for soon enough. You can see right to the bottom of the basin from here. It's like a crater been gouged right out of the earth. What could have caused this? Now might be a good time to take a photo. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. Yes, we shall. Alright, but what's at the end? I'm very curious to see if this is all dead ends or not. And I will skip the enemies for now, considering how far in with the episode we are.
Shit!
And most of the bugs here are very annoyingly deadly, so
This one looks
might as well
frightening.
leave them alone.
Please be careful.
And this leads back to where we can drop the ladder. It is gonna be good. Sarah and Fee. Yeah, see, it is ending up straight where the ladder is. But the only real thing we have here is, of course, the cryptid. It's the only thing we have left. Alright, good. Alright, for now, I think I'm gonna leave it here. On the next one, maybe an attempt on the cryptids, or we're just gonna continue on with the mission. Even though if we do, we might be locked in for quite a while, because a lot of people want to come with us. So it's probably an entire group that's gonna be locked for that. But we will be entering St. Ark, so that's gonna be extremely interesting.
Now...
I'll have a think. Because the cryptids, we can do it whenever we want, and the later we are, the better equipment we have, the higher level, the easier it technically should be. But the reward we get for beating them is also a benefit for later in the game if we can actually use it. So it's, how do we weigh it off one to another?
No.
And like I said, I had the 100 level as a bit of a baseline on when I want to try it. We are there now. So maybe one level, maybe two, and then we are definitely ready. I think we should be able to do it then. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because missions abound. So until then, bye bye.